Hi everyone. Thanks again Mike at Ythan Field Sports Supplies for the loan of these Habroks. They were very cool to use. Just wish they were the higher spec one and I got to keep them. Anyway, enjoy the video. Cheers. One thing I should quickly clarify, these 4K in daylight base models, the HE25L, are kind of more intended at the birdwatchers, twitchers of the wildlife world, and the higher spec thermals have slightly lower spec daylight images, 2.6K rather than 4K. They have correspondingly higher thermal sensitivity as well. So thanks for Samuel Camerawoman. So we've got the HIKMICRO Habrok, and these are the lower res 256 by 192 thermal. So these are basically multi-spectral binoculars. Multi-spectral as in two lens caps, two lenses. You have binocular vision, but binocular vision is basically whatever it films through either lens is displayed through both eyepieces. So we've got a focus objective lens here for day or night in HD. Daylight 4K, nighttime is 1080p HD. We've got the thermal germanium objective lens here, separate objective lens collar. These are nicely stiff, they're ribbed, they're rubber. Ignore the crunching noise in the background, that's our little puppy Lucy munching her food. We've got another, and this is slightly less tight, but you can see I can use one hand for this, one finger. So that's the focus adjustment for the infrared LED IR illuminator. And we've got underneath here, we've got the LRF laser rangefinder portal. You can obviously hang these around your neck. Buttons wise, we have on off, we have recording, stills and videos, start and stop. We have the laser rangefinder, which you can set up in the menu to record in sort of 5, 10, 15, 30, 1 minute, 60-second intervals. It does display in the upper right... Lucy! Lucy, what are you doing? It does display in the upper right-hand corner of the display. It displays the range, and it kind of flickers, which annoys me. And then it stays still for a few seconds and then disappears. I'd rather it was wasn't flickering. The important button here, front right, is multi-spectral. So if it's daylight, you're in day vision. When it gets dark, it automatically switches to night vision. And then another press, white hot mode, black hot mode, fusion, red hot, which neither of which I use. And you can activate hot tracking, which is really annoying. You have a little crosshair, flitters around the screen to show you where the hottest heat source is on any one time. And we've got the menu button, long press of that, or slightly long press of that, gets you into the basic menu and then the advanced menu. And at the back here, we have the zoom. Base mag is 5.5, you zoom it once to 11 mag, another watt press takes you up to 22 mag, another press back to 5.5. There is no sort of gradual going up through the zoom and back down. So I'm pretty sure that people who buy these will want HIKMICRO, to introduce a more gradual zoom. Somewhere between 5.5 and 11 would be awesome. But user friendliness, the two eyepieces, as you can see, move together and apart freely. A rubber shield to keep out the extraneous light. On the reverse side, we have a standard 1/4 inch camera tripod thread, and that's on a little adapter, which I'm going to leave on because basically that's not obtrusive at all, hanging against your chest, but then it lets you quickly put these on a tripod. Oh, and the two battery compartments, let's just switch these off. When you switch them off, you've got 5-second countdown, shutting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they go off. You've got two battery compartments. They show red when they're closed, and you click it across and then open it up, and they're almost like bomb-proof. These things really are bomb-proof. So you pull that out and you can pull the 18650 battery out, pinhead protected, 18650, takes one on each side. And then they're a little bit stubborn to press back in, and then you slide it across to lock, and then you've got a positive red band showing when they're locked. So you've got twin 18650s, you get 4 in the box. and you get a charger which is basically a 4-way 18650 battery charger, but that comes with a USB cable and it's not very quick at all. So I preferred to use a mains 4-way 18650 battery charger. So charge 4 at once, much quicker via the mains than from a camera adapter. So yeah, Habroks thermal is brilliant. These are the basic pair. I think the RRP on these is 1,200 quid, and yeah, the 256x192. I could spot rabbits up to 300 meters on a track, and horses and people and so on. But if you could afford it, you'd want the higher spec 640x480 model. 256x192 is great to show there's something there, and you can see the shape of a rabbit out to 150 meters very easily. But yeah, if I was buying these, I would really want if I could afford it, I'd really want the higher spec thermal. But at a press of a button to go between day and night thermal up through the pallets, use the laser rangefinder, use zoom while you're holding these. And my balance, me being on crutches, are really not great to use both hands, hold the binoculars up to my eyes. I'm then going to fall over. So I've been having to use these mostly one-handed while holding onto a tree or my crutches or whatever. But average, normal, able-bodied people are going to love these. So you've got individual eyepiece focus, individual objective lens focus, all the usual functions in the menu. They feel robust, they feel semi-rubberized, this sort of hard plastic coating. Anything you need to adjust is rubberized. Yeah, they're brilliant. Oh, download ports underneath here for USB-C. Overall, fantastic pair of binoculars. You got the neck strap, just filming outside just before I've got to return these to Mike at Ythan Field Sports Supplies. Thanks again for this, Mike, for the loan of these. Brilliant. Utterly impartial review, of course. And Mike needs these back early next week. This is Saturday. He needs these back early next week because he's doing a demo. He's a HIKMICRO stockist, a dealer, and he's doing a demo for some bird watchers. And I was just recording birds outside. In fact, from over in the trees over there, I was recording the little feeder we've got on the window here with mealworms, and 3 birds at once in the feeder. Brilliant. So HD nighttime video cameras with IR illuminator, with rangefinder, 4K in daylight. You've got relatively low res thermal, but it's more than enough to spot if there's animals around, to then let you change to day or night and hone in on them, and you know, perfect spotting. And this is, it's basically, you know, it's a spotter, it's also binoculars, it's also a laser rangefinder, all in one. Not very heavy. I think they're like 900 grams, including the batteries. They are secure. They feel very well made. They feel bomb proof. And yeah, as always, gutted I've got to send them back. But thanks very much to Mike at Ythan Field Sports. Thanks for watching. And I've just got to edit an awful lot of video footage from last night and from today and from last week into the video. So I'll try not to make it too long.
And that's close range, and we're talking 13 meters. I'm standing in the middle of the lawn. Press the zoom button once, up from 5 mag to 11 mag. Let's see if we can go upper mag. 22 mag. I'm not actually too close to the binoculars. I've got them on the tripod and I don't want to keep knocking them with my forehead. I think that's pretty cool. I think you'll agree. They are loving those worms. They are going through them at a rate of knots, the little buggers. Crystal clear view here of the shed. Got to remember to look in the top right corner. 31, 32 meters flashing up. And then it stops. Keep the distance. They were anti-clockwise on the objective lens to focus. Tree 292 meters. Distant tree 365 meters. More anti-clockwise. focus sharp. And let's face it, we will be able to see foxes, rabbits pretty clearly on that hill from here. And that's only 365 metres. And these range way beyond that. Okay, let's see what the minimum range is. Red. I'm expecting 10 metres. There we go, 10 metres. So a little bit of anti-clockwise focus, out to 10 metres. Yeah, so HIKMICRO rangefinders, 10 metres is a hard limit. Minimum LRF range rather. That's the tree in focus. And then beyond, 50 metres. Over there at 50 metres. That's a bit gloomy. It's not dark, but it's a little bit gloomy with the naked eye, and these Habroks are showing that very nicely. Let's just have a quick look in base mag, white hot, and then black hot. There's nothing live over there at the moment. No bunnies, they're not out yet. Fusion and red hot. And then back to daylight. It's quite a nice wide-ish panoramic view, but at the same time you've got the curve left and right as if you are looking through genuine binoculars. I say genuine binoculars, I've got binocular vision using both eyes, but left objective lens is digital day and night, and the right objective lens is thermal. So these are not true binoculars in the sense of the objective lenses. Excellent. I've got them on a tripod, so it's a bit steadier. A little bit more anti-clockwise focus. There we go. I can see 2 rabbits. That's perfect. Fine tune the focus. It's better. So that's at 11 mag. That's a brilliant view. You can see that rabbit stretching out on the left. Up to 22 mag. And yes, you can obviously see it's a digital image. But those 2 rabbits, that's fantastic. Those 2 rabbits are very clear. 250 metres, 218. I don't think, hold on, this tripod is not a very stable one, but I've got to be able to carry it around with me. So I've set the LRF to range, I think it's 15 seconds, then it goes off. So that's back down to base mag, 5.5 times. And then I'm going to go into quick press, into thermal. I have to focus the right hand lens, again anti-clockwise for distance. It's got a hot tracking on, which I'll have to switch off because it's really annoying. It's utterly useless. So it's in white hot mode. Another press black hot. Another press fusion, just rainbow. Useless. Red hot, again useless. It's saying that those, it's showing the little bit of red pixels flickering for the rabbits, but also it's highlighting that the stable is pretty warm from the evening sun. Warm from the day anyway. Back onto day mode. Okay, and obviously, probably in about the low teens right now. Nice cool breeze. There's not many midges at the moment, which is fantastic. I think hopefully I've picked a good night for this. So once again, into thermal mode, white hot. Oh, and while we're in thermal mode, let's just check out the zooms. We're on 4.3, which I assume is base mag. 8.6. 17.2, which is obviously way too much. And back to 4.3. I think I would always use it in base mag. 4.3 times in thermal. So white hot, black hot, fusion, red hot, and back to colour. Well, that's a great colour image, 220 metres to that rabbit. I'll have a look, stretch its legs a little bit further in a second. I'm going to point in the opposite direction and see if I can get a quarter of a mile, third of a mile. Now this is a little bit closer to home. This is 55, 60 meters. So I gave it a little bit of clockwise focus, and then we'll go into this where that cutting is up there, a little bit more anti-clockwise. That cutting is perfectly in focus now. That's an awesome view. 687 meters. That's excellent. And that tree, 767 meters. That's an excellent image. It's obviously slightly dark at the moment because I've got the contrast of the sky above it. Lower it down slightly, there we go. And that's easily as bright as the naked eye, probably slightly brighter. So that bodes well for these binoculars. And again, if I put it over here into thermal, hotspot tracking, I will switch that off shortly. So that's white hot, black hot, fusion, red hot, which I would never use, and back to optical. Yep, brilliant. And again, let's try to check the magnification. So base mag, 650 meters. So let's go up in the magnification. Up to 11 mag, very clear. And as long as I don't move it, up to 22 mag, it's still clear. So that's excellent. Okay, right, I'll be back after dark. Optical, back into, it's got automatically gone into night mode. So night vision is mostly adjusting for the IR reflecting back off these bushes either side of the track. So it's not really stretching, but it's not going to because of the auto adjustment. Focus the left objective without blocking the IR with my hand. Let's try what I didn't try the other night. Just focusing the IR. There we go. Right, so this is the IR maximum tonight rather than medium. And if I open it, you can see the IR is reflecting back quite a wide angle off the trees left and right. And if I just gently focus it in, then you can see that that's illuminating the track ahead far better. Focus on the track. And looks like there's a rabbit. Pop it into. Oh no, it's gone. This is us still base mag thermal. You see the cutting up there? And the cutting is 650 meters away. And that hill, 715, 785 over there, so 800 meters. Whereas here, like 50, 60 meters just about. Right, back to optical, night vision, infrared. I've got the IR focus still. You can see that's quite well illuminated out to 60 meters. Right, how far is that tree? 310 meters. Still, the IR of the LRF beam, as a rangefinder beam, is way brighter than the IR illuminator. But here, its ranges is about 120 meters, so 140 meters. So the IR is good for that sort of range. You see the rabbit very clearly. You can see the two horses quite clearly. They're not to identify what they are, certainly. And also, likewise, the rabbit. Slightly, obviously, it's a pixely image in the thermal. 17 times 4.3, 8.6, 17.2 mag. And optical, which then defaults to night vision fairly quickly. And let's try. Oh, that rabbit blinked. magnification on the rabbit. To 11 mag and 22 mag, obviously very grainy. That's a base mag 5.5. Let's get the LRF on it. 140 meters. And let's step through the pallets. Black hot. Fusion, I don't like. Red hot, which again I don't like. And there's a rabbit right there. Just a little closer. Very convenient. Odd meters. Yeah. Into white hot mode, black hot, fusion, and red hot. Don't think the rabbit should be able to smell me because I've got a breeze in my face. Front garden. Where's the rabbit? Excuse the shakes, this is handheld in my left hand, I'm leaning on my right crutch. At 38 meters.
I'll put a link down below to my Ythan Field Sports Supplies. Okay, so thanks for watching, more coming very soon. Cheers, enjoy your shooting.